I'm going to go over a little, I don't know, maybe something of interest that you might overlook. I was at estate sales today and I hit something I never have gotten before. So it was one of those special estate sales where it was blow it out, like everything has to go, which is awesome. And I was there for the last 30 minutes, just stumbled upon it. And they were motivated to sell. This was not one of those auction or estate sale companies that auctions it off or has their own store on the side or has their special guys they sell it to. No, these guys just wanted to get rid of it. Like this, what was there needed to go. So without further ado, I'm gonna pop in and show you what I found. So this here is a giant brandy sniffer of matches. So, and there were two brandy sniffers of pure sulfury delight. So these are what they call safety matches. So if you're all aware of that, they used to have these all over the place. When you go anywhere, it'd be like cheap and easy advertising for people. So this, for example, is some sort of hot dog stand called Hippos, and the reason they're called safety matches is because the striker is here, and then the matches themselves are kept inside. So what you'd have to do is you would pick one off, come across here, and light it. So let's make it something other than Hippo, something that's not quite as cool. Let's do the Admiral, and let's do a quick test here. So live demonstration, get ready for the safety match. So pop it open, pull one out. So I have to do 2 moves, and then this one has the striker here, so let's see if it lights. So these, you'd have to be quick. So you'd do this, you'd have your smoke ready, if I remember correctly, and then kabam, we have ignition. So this is called a safety match, and that's why, because you have to do 2 moves. You have to rip it out and then light it on the striker. So let's blow that out before we get a hot finger there. So all right, ooh, go out, little guy. We'll have to run that under some water real quick. All right, so that's that. Now the other type they have out there, I guess there's like strike anywhere, and I remember these like in my like kitchen. I don't know, they're like in you know, kind of like a box, and then you take them out like this, and you get one out, and you're like this, like and it would light, like no problem. It was light anywhere. So a little different in safety matches. They must have some coating on here or something. But anyways, these aren't as flammable, I guess. So with that makes it good for us, the reseller, because it looks like you can ship this. From all the research I've done, I've never done it, so I'm gonna put out a caution here. I don't know if I'm right or if that's gonna change by the time you watch this video, but check with the post office. That's who I'm gonna talk about here. Make sure that's right before you listen to any word I say. This is just what I read. I'm gonna check with the post office here locally, but a safety match like this can go parcel select. Why parcel select's important? Because that is a ground shipment. It's on trucks or whatever ground transport they use, not on air. So anything that goes in the air, no good for flammable. So they don't want these flying on first class or priority. So first class and priority out the window. Don't even worry about that. But parcel select, you can maybe do safety matches on your parcel select. So pretty interesting. Please check though that rules do change all the time. At the time of this, I shot this December of 17. Looks like everything's okay. So that's my disclaimer. All right. So anyways, what I thought was interesting about this is there's actually some out there that are worth money. And in this pile, I want to go over just a few that I think are interesting. Now, if you have problems with anything I'm going to go over here, just don't watch. It's not important. I won't be mad. So let's get down to it. So we got a Roy Rogers roast beef. All right, here's the first one. So Roy Rogers is worth a whopping $4.99 plus, you know, $2.85 shipping. That's not bad compared to like I'm thinking like photographs where you can't get that the shipping really. It's not bad at all. All right, so let's see what else we have. That's cool. So like when you used to go in fast food restaurants, these used to just be here. The next one I found I thought was interesting was this. This isn't worth a ton. I looked it up. It was the Magic Kingdom tobacconist. So imagine that Disney used to sell probably pipes or whatever, and maybe tobacco. Doesn't seem to fit with their, the corporate brand nowadays, but definitely interesting. Let me dig a little deeper in here. What do we got? Now this was, I think, is going to be, I think this will be valuable. All it says on it was Gold Coast, but it is what I believe to be from Boys Town in Chicago. And it probably is what you think. It was probably a bar for men this is their lifestyle. So this is what I was talking about. If this isn't your thing, don't worry about it. Stop the video, whatever. But anyways, this is, I think this is valuable. And there it is. Oh yeah. What we got there? 501 North Clark. Yeah, that is definitely Boys Town. So pretty cool. Like I would imagine this is rare.
Right, you
I would imagine
for Chicago for the ooh, look at that. Oh, it's a match holder. World's Fair. Oh, wow. $23. Alright. So look at this one. All Girls Review Chicago. Whoa, risque. Roller derby. Oh, that one's awesome. There's some really cool matchbooks out here. So, alright, well, I think this one's going to take a little more research, and this was the one I'm talking about, Mr. Gold Coast. So, we'll have to figure out where Mr. Gold Coast fits in.
Something to look up. So, anything with that kind of, people are interested in collecting the history of. It's a nice little piece of history. Now, the rest were kind of just your run-of-the-mill, except the one I just saw. There he is. There he is, big boy. A lot of people say that I share that resemblance to Mr. Big Boy. I see it. I see where you're coming from. It's that beautiful, it's the beautiful poof, I think. So, anyways, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Right, looks like fail number 2. Looks like Big Boy is not gonna be a moneymaker, but I will tell you, boy, what a good-looking guy. This is interesting though, and this is probably what I need to look up, like lots of this. So it's sold for $10. Yeah, not bad. Looks like Big Boy himself, though, there was a lot of matches. Not that much interest. Alright,
and the next one I found, I think, was super groovy cool. Let's pull this out. This was in the broken. So, I kind of combined the two and put the rest of the bag, the overflow. And this might be the king. No pun intended. Dun, 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 the Burger King. This is so cool. Home of the Whopper. I've never seen this before, so super stoked about this. I think this is awesome. So I don't remember that going into fast food restaurants and smoking, but I'm sure they did. That's pretty cool.
Drum roll, please. See though, looks like mine has color on it. Let's see if there's anything else that matches. Rare vintage, 50s, 60s, $40, brand new. Well, close to what I got. It's the guy there. My guy. Alright, so it's the guy, but mine's definitely has color. And then bang, I have the Whopper there. So
cool. The next was, this is like local history around Chicago. There's a little tiny hill like right over the Wisconsin border. A lot of people go skiing from Chicago, and it's called Wilmot Mountain, quote unquote. It's seriously an ice hill. So learning to ski around here is like learning to ski on ice. So this is sweet. I've never seen this. This is way awesome.
I haven't seen anything like my Mr. Wilmot Mountain here. The world's greatest ski location if you've never seen a mountain. Anyways, what I did find though, like maybe double up. Look at this. Victory Drive in here, $82.99. that is stellar. So,
and then here we go, the old Lucky Strike. So, that's just cool because I think that's pretty iconic. But, anyways, I could go on and on and on, but I think what I want to do is I'll put together here at the end to see if any of these might be worth money, and I will leave that information here. But I think why I want to do this is I just wanted to bring that out because, or I wanted to explore new categories. I just feel like I got stuck in the when I reverted back to I went heavy and closed this year, and it's not paying off for me. I'm doing something wrong. So my numbers are just like down across the board. What those other guys are doing, if you follow anyone else, like if I suggest Ronnie Hart of was that Hart's Motor Company, or Nicole State of State's Place, like their numbers they're amazing. So I wanted to see how hard it was, add that feather to my cap of clothing. So I did, but it's time to get back into the general stuff because I think that might be a little easier in the area I'm in. I'm thinking. So anyways, that's why I wanted to bring this up. This is a new category for me, something I'll be looking for. So just wanted to put that out there in case you were ever wondering. And also check that mail policy. I don't want to steer you the wrong way. Total disclaimer, that is something that can change. Check it out. But yeah, if those ship parcel select like they do currently, that's pretty cool. It's not the cheapest method, but yeah, if it's a rare, I think there are some rare matchbooks. I don't know necessarily if these. I doubt if any of these are. These all seem kind of modern, maybe 70s, possibly 80s. So, but anyways, something to look forward to. Find out there and keep on gaining that knowledge. All right, see you next time.